Sarkar Meghalaya nakabasulok lang na duki MLA ki MDC ki kliat ng sensyar madru ki seng phalang halor ka issue kaput kalapan kre menta banyo penbechwa ya ki hindu tuli ki jaka hakakalla ka baningkong habakaran bekilap thai kubor usembut menteri raba kajala uba perstun tensong ulaong bahadin balapan biang nadong syadong na kaliang menteri raba unya kendu upat bat ka sarkar Assam banyakran halor kate ka issue penbechput.
Honorable Chief Minister has called a meeting with the concerned stakeholders, right from the level of the district council, Khasi Satamasta Council, Jantihil Satamasta Council, and the traditional heads within these district councils. That was the first meeting, so we had a very detailed discussions, suggestions, submissions made by the concerned stakeholders. So from the government side, we already accepted the views submitted by the stakeholders, as I said, and I'm happy to tell you that we will go forward as far as the issue of boundary issue is still pending. So now the government will examine thoroughly, be it from the political party, be it also from the NGOs. We will take it up, and ultimately our Chief Minister will meet our counterpart Chief Minister, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, sooner or later. So this is the meeting that we had. But of course, for the next phase, the second phase again for another 6, because right now we are concentrating ourselves in the 6 sectors, 6 areas, and then the other 6 areas, I think most probably maybe next year we'll be able to take it up. Once the first 6 sector is resolved, then the second phase will take it up, maybe most likely next year. Whatever submissions made, we will again examine from the government, and ultimately one-to-one meeting between both the chief ministers from Meghalaya as well as from Assam. Then they will sit down, as I said to you, and then take a final call on this. The report we submitted to the honorable chief ministers, both chief ministers. So we already submitted, and now let the chief minister, both the chief ministers, sit down, and ultimately, once the decision is taken, then we can make it public. There's no harm in that. But right now we cannot do that. I think people, they understand also the reality, where we cannot just put in the public domain. I think you understand. When we talk about the report of committee or the subcommittee or whatever, I think we are not supposed to put it in the public domain. Okay? But let us wait and see. Once both the chief minister have a convenient date, then they will sit down among themselves, and then you will be also informed accordingly.
Syuk habakaran cikila patai kubor nakaliang kiseng balang kilaong bagi menjuri kita kisanteli kinong rim baka sarkar kalabu kenang ban penbet ya kijing kajaput bar ka Assam.
We are very thankful to the government of Meghalaya who inviting us, the NGO, traditional institution, youth council and others to participate and to have a dialogue before the boundary issue is trying to be settled between the Meghalaya and Assam. We have expressed that we agree to the 5 principles that both the state government has already agreed why settle the boundary dispute. The principle like the historical facts, administrative convenience, geographical continuity, and the others principle which they have agreed, it's something that we feel that we will see the light of the day when settle the boundary dispute. Having said so, we have placed our objection to this government that Meghalaya should not accept if Assam trying to impose several constitutional notification or several constitutional law while trying to settle the boundary. Why we say so? Because notification like 1971 notification for transfer of villages from Khasi and Jentia Hill to Mikir Hill, it's something that we should not be accepted, because that particular notification was done without our concern, without our wish, and without even consult our chief or even consult the leaders of our hill adat project. We also raise objection to the Assam Organization Act 1969, also the Northeast Organization Act 1971. Because if we allow Assam to bring this legislation or notification in settlement about the dispute, it will not be good, because this notification and government and rule is already against our aspiration or is already against our sentiment. So, but the other 5 principles which they have agreed, it's something good. We also have demand the state government that before ending this settlement for this 6th sector, we would like to see that the government should place some sort of report or maybe some sort of recommendation before the Legislative Assembly. Because Legislative Assembly is the supreme lawmaking authority in our state. And why we say so also, because we would like to see that there is a unity voice among our MLA in our state. Because if the government go ahead without even reporting, without even informing the state legislative assembly, there will be some sort of 2 or 3 voice. So that will further disturb the fragile situation in the border. So we also express to the government that aggression on the part of Assam in the form of police brutality and in the form of threatening the people living in the border and trying to disturb the law and order should be avoided at any cost, because at the end of the day, this settlement will be happen if the local people accept it. If the local people doesn't accept it, if the people settle in the border, if the scheme, if the traditional institution does not accept it, this process of trying to settle the boundary will be just a waste of time.
Yes. Yeah, the meeting just now, so.
So the summary of the meeting that was held just now is a preface or the introductory to the meeting that will be followed up by different meetings in the future. We don't know, because this issue of boundary solution that the state of Meghalaya requires, a pair meeting and a pair consultation will not be sufficient to come to proper understanding. So today's meeting was on the highlights on the disputed areas, barring Block 1 and Block 2. Block 1 and Block 2, there is no discussion. Maybe in the next round of meeting we can have discussion of Block 1 and Block 2, which is very much disputed. But as for today's meeting, the 12 disputed area along West Khasi, Riboy District and Jetail has been touched. And from the NGO's part, we have make it heard to the government that this meeting, such meeting like for the boundary solution, need a proper consultation by taking into consideration the traditional heads and the traditional boundary of our state. Because simply saying that we go by the parameters of the give and take, we might fail somewhere, what to give and what to take. So it's better to insist on traditional boundary, and based on that then we might agree to some norms. But as of now, the meeting is just an introductory part of the border solution.
Next after this meeting is once the government have completed through those committee, different regional committee has been set up. So they are going to bring back, and before taking the final call, they will let us know. But as an NGOs, we have give our views to the government and our suggestion that before taking the final call, you should also take the consideration of the local people in different area in the border area, means the landowner, even the HIMAS, the CMs, so on and so forth. So from the government has assured us that before taking the final call regarding the border problems, they didn't take them into consideration. Like I have said also, from our part, we have give us views and our suggestion to the government with regards to the land registration in the border area. Because we have, from time to time, whenever we visit in those border area,